Berat is one of the most beautiful cities of Albania. This 2,413 years old city forms a wonderful combination of Eastern and Western cultures, traditions, customs, and outlook. Berat is a treasure trove of Albanian history and a testament of the country's tradition of religious harmony.
Geographically, Berat is located in the south of the country, surrounded by mountains and hills, including Tomor on the east, that was declared a national park. For a total length of 161 kilometers, the Osum River runs through the city. The number of tourists that visited the city of Berat compared to the same period of the past year has doubled. According to the official stats, an increased number of international tourists from countries like Germany, Poland, France, and Italy.
Beautiful. I love it. The people are very friendly, they're very helpful, and with the snow, the mountains here, and I'm just going to the castle, but to find it I had to ask a lot of people, and everybody said, oh, this way, I'll help you, and that is wonderful. It's really nice.
Tourism is one of the most promising options for economic growth in Berat, which along with the southern city of Gjirokastra are part of UNESCO World Heritage. Berat in Albania is called the town of thousand windows, and that is so true. Looking at the beautiful houses climbing up the steep hill around the old town, you can't help but notice the seemingly endless number of windows. Because Berat is luckily situated in the mountains, the hill also offers amazing bird's eye views. And many tourists tell us how they get impressed about this city.
More places in Albania, but Berat was on our list.
What do you think about this city?
We're just here. First we go upstairs and then we go down.
Is
and
your
tomorrow
first
we
time?
want to see the surroundings.
Is your first time here? Or?
In Berat?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, I've come to see, I read about the place in the guidebook. I'm here in Albania for a week, and it sounded like a really interesting place to come and have a look at.
Okay.
This is my second time, and then he is my colleague. So that's why I want to introduce him, the Berat. Therefore, I'm here now.
Would you like to come here again?
Yeah, why not? It is a very old and beautiful city.
Okay, thank you. The architecture of Berat is diverse and involves the inheritance of the Illyrians and ancient Greeks, but also of various people and empires that have ruled the city, among others the Byzantines and Ottomans.
I'm interested in your architecture. The Ottoman buildings here are so beautiful. But also I keep pointing here because the mountains with snow are lovely. They're really, really lovely. It has an amazing feeling, an amazing atmosphere here. It's really very nice.
Berat Castle is one of the largest forts and safest of the country, from its distinctive shape that rises above the hilltop town with quote 187 meters. In the past, the safety of the castle has been great because its projectors built at his hill, where the knife falls on the Osumi southern side, while the eastern and western sides have a large slope.
The museum was organized in the year 1979 in a traditional Berat house. This type of building was mainly built for the land-owning classes who lived in the town on the rent of their farms and estates. It is a two-story house with a veranda on one side. The ground floor lobby is productive rather than domestic. The connection with the upper floor is via a stone staircase supported by a stone arch. The museum has been organized in one of the most characteristic and interesting houses of the town. A rich assemblage of traditional objects, more than 1,000, is one of the principal examples of Berat's long history and culture. Berat traditional customs are the traditional clothing worn by the Albanians. Like the other Balkan countries, Berat has its own branch of clothing. For example, the fustanella was common dress for men. So, fustanella is very heavy, danger-proof and practical. It is best to admire the amazing view at different times during the day. In bright sunlight, the wall of houses has a different look and feel it to compare to when it is shaded or when the lights come on at night.